Hawaii sunset, you taught me how. Took a drive up the mountain.
Tell us what transpired, and I heard you finished in the top 3 last night, or today. It was today.
Today. A few hours ago, yeah. It was a morning pageant. I was second runner-up, Hawaii's first placement since 2012, when the last Mrs. Hawaii placed second runner-up. Before that, Hawaii had a Mrs. America. So we've done well, but for a few years, we've been shut out of the top 15. And my goal here was just to make a good showing for Hawaii, just to have people have a good, positive impression of Hawaii. I mean, if you go into these wanting to win, then you just psych yourself out and you're missing the whole point. You have a 1 in 52 chance, and there's no formula to be Mrs. America. So I just wanted to come in and just represent Hawaii well. And at the end, when it was just down to us final 3, you know, the 2 powerhouse southern states, Alabama, Texas, and then there's little Hawaii in there as well. And I hear all the other girls screaming from backstage, "Go Hawaii, go Hawaii!" And then when we were all out waiting for the announcement, the girls behind us were going, "Hawaii, Hawaii." And I've just looked around and they're all going, yeah, go, go, go. So that to me is what I really wanted. And just placing next to Alabama and Texas, these 2 gorgeous Amazon women, I'm just still, believe it or not, speechless.
So towards the end of the competition, you were asked a final question by Florence Henderson. Is that correct?
Yes. Florence Henderson and her daughter are the hosts of the pageant.
There's more to the pageant than just walking out in an evening gown, and you had a platform that you were going after. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, I want to raise awareness and be an advocate for survivors of domestic abuse. That is something I never really spoke about, but I realized that as Mrs. Hawaii, I have a voice, and I really should use it, or else I'm just another beauty queen waving. And I now have a voice, and I want to use it. So I spoke about that, and that's really what I want to focus on is Mrs. Hawaii. And I mentioned that at the pageant.
So why do you want to be Mrs. America?
If I were fortunate enough to be chosen Mrs. America, it is a title I would take very seriously. And I want to be Mrs. America because I want to give back to this organization that gave me my voice. I spoke to the judges about this earlier, and I only just recently started sharing my story of domestic abuse. I am a survivor, and my mother is not. It is not at the hands of my father, I have to say, but I've been using the Mrs. Hawaii sash as a microphone to give hope and inspiration to other women that there is life, love, and happiness out there after abuse. And if I were to be chosen Mrs. America, I can bring that to the global scale with my aloha spirit, my heart of a community service individual, and also the heart of a businesswoman as well. Thank you.
People seem to be really responsive to it. A lot of people came up to me afterwards and said, "Wow, I'm really inspired by you. Thank you for sharing that. That was really, you put yourself in a vulnerable position, and we really respect that." So that's another thing I wanted to get across as well, that we're more than just people that wear pretty dresses and makeup. There's more to being a Mrs. America contestant than that.
Placing in the top 3, where does that leave you? Do you end up with scholarship money or a chance to further your platform, or what comes of the competition after this?
Well, absolutely a chance to further the platform. Now that Mrs. Hawaii's name is out there, people want to know, okay, well, what's she about? And so hopefully it will get me some more speaking engagements and more media coverage to be able to speak about it. And it happened a few hours ago, and the phone's been ringing, and I'm just trying to process all that's happening. But certainly bringing it to a national level as well, and people are now saying the words Hawaii, and it's because of me today. So it makes me feel, it's really humbling. It's really nice. I always cheer for Hawaii at this level, and today it was in my power whether or not Hawaii was called. So it was really humbling, especially when the other contestants were screaming, "Hawaii, Hawaii." That made it really worth it for me.
Earlier, I know when you won the Mrs. Hawaii title, there was talk of traveling to Russia. Is that still on the agenda? Or
that is not. This was the plan B to Russia. The ruble collapsed and sanctions were put on Russia for traveling for Americans, something of that nature. I don't know the exact wording of it, but it just didn't seem like it was a very good idea to have the pageant there for many, many reasons. And Las Vegas stepped up, and we had a great time here at Westgate. They treated us really, really well, and the show was a very nice show.
So you're going to enjoy your time in Vegas before coming back to Hawaii?
I've already eaten a plate of pasta, a ham and cheese sandwich. I've had some dessert and maybe a glass or two of champagne. And then we're going to go on to round 2.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Caroline. Congratulations.
Thanks, Wendy.
So let's hope it's really lucky for Mrs. Hawaii.